always going to get European courts. If that were true, why do we have going on what's going on in our society? We're certainly going and we're going to make an effort to get the damages that we deserve. But the main thing we got to remember is that we have met and overcome the opposition of those who tried to silence you and silence me and all of our great speakers around the world. We have succeeded. We have triumphed. And this message is right now.
We've got to speak up. Does it benefit me in any way to be here before you now? Absolutely not. In fact, quite to the contrary. A great personal distress do I apply my activism. But what an honor it is to be able to struggle for our people and our cause. We've got to start speaking out. We've got to start doing something now, whatever we can do in our daily lives. I think it's absolutely imperative that we take a bit of the media for ourselves. We have got to create our own media.
The media population, supposed to be 3% of the population, is the most powerful lobby in Washington. Right? But the media approaches these people and says, this is great. Oh, here, we'll interview you. C-SPAN will air the entire APAC convention on national television. They're not airing this convention, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to air this convention. All right. Then we have some men and women come along and say, yeah, I'm a European American. I love my people. I love my traditions. I want America to remain a European American nation. I want my children to follow the same values of our faith, heritage, traditions. I want my children to be safe and have to be prosperous in a good, healthy, strong country. And our media to be something that represents higher morality, honesty, and duty, and courage. An educational system that instills those things. Oh my God, you're standing up for European Americans? You're a racist. Right? Oh, that's hate. You would see hate, you see it every day in the media against the white folks. You know, look at what happened last time, what happened in Juneau, Louisiana, not too far from Memphis, just over the state line away. You know, you had white kids attacked, right? And so black kids are arrested for attacking white kids, right? And it's a national celebration of how black people's rights are being oppressed. And we had a big thing about lynching in this country. Every person opposes the idea of lynching. You know, we need to go to the courts and the law system. Civilized countries do that. But in the entire history of lynching in this country, which everyone would condemn, there's been about a total of 5,000 people lynched. Since the beginning, before even this country was started. This was done by liberal groups. So, of those, most of the victims have been white, not black. But a number of the victims, about half, no less than half, have been African Americans. That's the fact of it. So that's about 2,500 since the beginning of this country. And by the way, most of those people, and this, I got in trouble the other day for saying this, but most of those people who were lynched, and you don't agree with lynching, most of them are guilty of terrible crimes like rape.
Support your local police guy. You know, I'm a member of the John Birch Society. I'm much more cynical now. I know you may not like this, but I know what serve and protect means. Serve and protect means serve the Attorney General and protect your pension plan.
About racial differences, you're not supposed to oppose this government tyranny which is trying to destroy your public schools through desegregation, forcing the races together, forced busing. You're not supposed to oppose this. You can be against it privately if you want to, but you're not supposed to stand up in public and say, to tell us that we can't do this. We're here anyway.
At this moment, at this native in American society, at this abomination of the American values, and the American government, the American system, the American tradition, that we are going to put together a response, that we're not going to be silent. And we are going to have a tremendous movement in this country for our organizations and people's rights and destiny and heritage and freedoms, just the same way you have groups for the NAACP, or the same way you have people for the RASA, or the same way you got people for the ADL, or the APAC. We are going to have the biggest organization of any group in the United States for our people.
No, by 11 p.m. We got to 70%, 80%, and I was over 50%. I was winning. By the time the night finished and 100% of the polls in the county, my little district reported, I had 62% of the vote.
By the way, good. Okay, well, you come in because I'm still making an announcement now. What we're going to do, because it's now about 7:30, we're only going to have about one more hour of session, but it's going to be a very interesting session. We're not going to be meeting tomorrow. So it's very important, please, take advantage of this time. After this is over, about 8:30, it's not too late. You can go next door to the Cracker Barrel. It is Evade Cracker Barrel, our own immigration invasion. And if you can evade this barrel, we're talking about Jewish control of American politics. We know that. Okay, we've got to go, but thank you so much.